Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm showing you all the details of the new Hyundai IONIQ 6. As you can see, we have a very beautiful and futuristic design, almost like the concept model, but it's not a concept, it's the series production car that you can buy right now. And let's start with the design. Now on the front, spot those beautiful headlamps. These are the matrix LEDs. You see also the parametric pixels. They're actually around 700 parametric pixels throughout the whole car. So the attention to details is just amazing on this one. And just by looking at it, you can see that the car is very aerodynamic. Actually, the drag coefficient is only 0.21, which makes it the most aerodynamic Hyundai up to date and also one of the most aerodynamic cars in the world right now. Let us now take a look at the front bumper. You see these are the adjustable, so the air flaps, and also some aerodynamic details here. So you see the air goes through this section as well. The front camera, Hyundai badge and matte finish really makes it stand out even more. This car also has the custom plate here in Croatia. You can order this kind of plate as well if you pay extra money for it. Let me show you the side profile. It's a real eye-catcher on the road, especially in this spec with the 20-inch wheels. People are turning their heads and looking at the car because once again it looks so good, so futuristic. Let me unlock the car once again. By the way, the key has this cool Hyundai logo and the shape, and you see here the digital side mirrors. That is a very cool detail, but it does take some time to get used to it. You have the OLED screens on both sides. I will show you that when we cover the interior, but also stay tuned for the point of view drive. And this is how they look. Let me show you the wheels, so you can go either with 18-inch or 20-inch wheels. This is the top of the line model with 20-inch wheels, diamond cut finish, Pirelli P0 tires on this one. Let me show you the dimension as well, 245/40R20. The side profile once again, and the length of the car is 4 meters 85.5 centimeters. And this beautiful lines, the coupe style of the roof, and look at this. From this angle you can see how special this looks with this spoiler and once again the parametric details. And actually this is my favorite angle of the car. Tell me in the comments, do you agree with me or not, or if not, which one is your favorite angle? So from the rear, the connected tail lamps with the parametric pixels, and let me unlock the car. There we go. You see the connected tail lamps, and this is flickering just on screen. You also see the IONIQ 6 lettering here. This is your rear view camera. This is the button to open the trunk, and more parametric details here. Beautiful tinted windows on the rear, and this very aggressive styling of the rear bumper. Let me show you the car from this angle, and you see of course that the door handles, they either pop out or go in when you lock the car. Let me unlock it so you see. There we go. And yeah, well, share your thoughts with me. How do you like the design? Let me open the trunk. 401 liters of storage room, pretty deep. So you see you will fit a lot of things in here because it really is a deep trunk. And here's some additional room for your cables. You can close it or open it either with the key by pressing this, or you just press this button here and the tailgate closes. So overall, really impressive styling of the car, impressive design, makes really people look at the car and admire it. And let me show you also the charging port. There we go. And press this, you close the charging port. So tell me in the comments, how do you like the exterior design? And now we are ready to explore the interior, and you see that the indicators are here as well. There we go. And also you spot the parametric pixels. So yeah, details are amazing. This is how you open the doors. And by the way, as you can see, we have the huge wheelbase, 2 meters 95 is the length, so almost 3 meters. It's the EGMP platform, the dedicated EV platform, which allows Hyundai to have huge amount of space here, which I'll show you right now. The first detail that I need to show you are the doors here. So you see, we don't have buttons here, only this button for the memory of the seats, but the other buttons are moved either here for the mirrors or in the central console for the windows. Now the thing is that Hyundai wanted the minimalistic styling and very beautiful minimalistic design of the door panel, and I think this really looks amazing. You have the big speaker, and then you also get huge amount of room here in the door pocket. When you enter the car, parametric pixels, not sure if camera is picking it, IONIQ 6 lettering. Here are your controls for the seat, and there's also the lumbar support. Now let's see it from driver's perspective. Let's start with a wider angle. I turned on the car as it's really hot out there, 28 degrees, so I do need some AC. Now here you see the OLED screens for the digital mirrors. This is the lovely layout in front of us. Now let's change the view and let me show you more details. Alright then, 2-spoke steering wheel, drive mode selector. Actually, when you change the driving modes, you see you have the cool animation here with those 4 dots in the middle. And in front of the driver, you see the 12.3-inch digital cockpit, and then the main touchscreen, also 12.3-inch one, with a beautiful aluminum trim here on the side. Make it look very, very elegant indeed. Let me put the key here. And I will go through the details in a moment of the infotainment system, but first let's check out the buttons here. So there are some physical buttons. Volume button is here. I press this to get the map, and navigation media, you can select this to be your favorite, something that you use often. Tune, and then this is very cool. So this is the 360 surround view. Look at this, showing us what we have around us. Very, very useful indeed. And for example, if you turn on the steering wheel, you can see then the lines and also the steering wheel. The wheels actually move here as well. That is really cool. And you can also have this kind of view from the camera. Let's go back. In order to change the settings and the air blower for the AC, just press this. So you see here are the modes, temperature, and this car also has the heated seats, and you can adjust a bunch of things here. Then also you can turn on the heated steering wheel or cooling of the seats as well. There we go. So that can be adjusted in here. The USB port is here. This is your wireless charger, and you also spot the parametric pixels. Now the adjustable cup holders are in this section, but if you take a look at the section below, you will see that you get huge amount of room underneath this main bridge. So very, very practical indeed. And then the windows can be opened or closed here. So once again, the buttons for the windows and the mirrors are changed, so they are placed here for the windows, and then for the mirrors you have the option here, and then you can adjust the view, so whether you want for the right screen or the left screen, and then on this section you adjust it. Let me also show you this, where you have additional 2 USB-C ports, storage area, and this is also very cool and practical. Look at this. So not the classic way to open this glove box. So fits a lot of things actually. And now that we explored the things throughout the cabin, here we are ready to check out the infotainment system. So it's a well-known infotainment system from Hyundai, and for example, the map view is here. You have the nice 3D shape of the buildings. Stay tuned for the night point of view drive. I will show you more details there, so you will see it in action by pressing this. And this is the other way to go into the heated seats or cooled seats section, and heated steering wheel as well. When you press the settings, you can adjust a lot of things in here. So let's go to vehicle settings. This car is equipped with driver assist and safety systems, and then you can configure them out in here. For example, press this and then you can adjust how they work. For example, the speed limit, and well, parking safety, driver attention warning, driving convenience. Drive mode, you can also do the custom drive mode and adjust it in here. So the power, acceleration, steering, drive line. And you see, for example, this is how you change the drive modes. There is the sport, eco, and normal, but you see, press drive mode for my mode. So if you press this, you go into the my drive mode, which then you can configure like you just saw. Let's go back. Active sound design. This is very cool. So this car has got the special active sound that you hear here inside the cabin, and you can go either with enhanced, normal, minimized, or turn it off. I will show you how that sounds during our point of view drive. It's very cool because you have the feeling that you're driving a spaceship on the road, which is really cool. I will show you. Stay tuned for the point of view drive. Head-up display can be adjusted in here, so the details and the positioning and also the content selection. Let me show you the head-up display. There we go. You have things such as the speed limit assist, the current speed, and also shows you the arrows where to go if you have the navigation turned on. You can also adjust what you want to see here, so blind spot safety, radio, media info, driving convenience, and turn info. So that was the head-up display. The cluster, brightness, cluster theme. So that is what you just saw. There are a few themes available depending on the drive mode, but you can also select them independently of the drive mode. But I will now link to drive mode. I think it's cool. And then energy consumption reset, content selection, and welcome sound. You can turn it on or off. Let's go back. Climate settings can be adjusted in here. Seat and lights. So this car has the beautiful dual tone ambient lighting, and the color, there are actually some presets. For example, sunrise red, yellow, the green one, ocean blue. So you see we have them here in the doors, at the back as well. And then you have the upper section, which is this, and the lower section down there. So you can have the option of custom colors, custom dual colors. So look at this. For example, let's put the upper section to blue. There we go. And then the lower section is currently in blue, but we can put it in red. And now of course it's still daylight, so you can't see that much, but you can see it at the back, I think. Yeah, there we go. But once again, stay tuned for the night point of view drive. There you will see much more of the ambient lights and the details during the night. You can also actually just do this, link them to drive mode. And you have a one touch turn indicator. You want 3 flashes, 5 flashes, or 7. Let's put the 3 flashes. Door, auto lock, and approach unlock can be adjusted in here. Rear occupant alert, alert to the driver that passengers are in the rear seat of the vehicle. And yeah, that's pretty much it when we talk about the vehicle settings, EV settings. Then you can adjust AC charger and DC charger, and yeah, well, a bunch of things are available here. Theme, there are 2 themes available, white, which you see here, and the black one. Or you can have the automatic one, which would then just switch depending on whether you drive during the day or during the night. And the screensaver, you can put the analog clock, looks very cool, or the digital clock, but I prefer this one. Split screen, and then you can adjust what you want to have on split screen. And once again, the cluster theme is here. Display settings for the brightness and button. So the custom steering wheel button, which is this one, have the custom button in here, and yeah, well, then you can adjust what you want this button to be used for. So I think that's it. There's also the wallet mode, Blue Link, which is the app for your phone, and then you can track the vehicle settings and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty much it. The EV settings are here. This car also has the vehicle to load technology, so you can charge your devices, for example, when you go camping, and then you can, I don't know, maybe plug the TV in or microwave or something like that. And yeah, I think that covers pretty much everything. Here you have the sun visor, LED light, cool LED lighting in here, and panoramic roof. And you can also open it like this. How cool is that? There we go. That's it. Time to check out the rear bench. Let's mention once again that the wheelbase is very long, 2.95 meters, and now I will show you the situation at the rear bench. Same way to open the rear doors, just like you do it on the front. Look at the angle of opening and wide space here to enter the rear bench. Flat bottom here, because we have the dedicated EV platform, and huge amount of room left for my knees. This is just perfect. This is how it looks, the front dashboard from the rear passenger view. You can also adjust the seat here, and in the middle you get the cup holders. They are not adjustable, but it's nice to have them here, and the leather armrest, LED light here, and let me show you the situation for my head. This is how it looks. So you see still some room left on 1.87 meters. Also, since I have so much room here for my knees, I can lean back more, and then I have even more room left for my head. So no problems whatsoever for long road trips in this car at the back. This car also has the FRUNK, so front trunk, As you can see here, we have the all-wheel drive version, so not much space, 14.5 liters. But if you go for the rear-wheel drive version, then you would get 45 liters here. But it's nice to have even those 14.5 liters on the front. Let us now talk about the specifications and the options when it comes to this car. So the electric model that comes with two options of battery. So you can go either for the smaller battery, 53 kilowatt hour battery, or this one, which is the 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. If you go for the base version with 53 kilowatt hour battery, then you have the rear-wheel drive layout and 151 horsepower. If you go for the bigger battery, then you have option of the rear-wheel drive. That one has 228 horsepower, or this one, which is the top of the line, so the bigger battery and the two electric motors, all-wheel drive, total output 325 horsepower, 605 newton meters of torque, 5.1 seconds to reach 100. So that is really impressive, and I can't wait to show you the point of view test drive. Speaking about the range, it depends on the version that you get. The version with the biggest range is the rear-wheel drive layout with the bigger battery, up to 614 kilometers by WLTP standard. And then this one, 20-inch wheels, all-wheel drive layout, and the bigger battery gives you range by WLTP of 519 kilometers on a single charge. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe, as there will be plenty of more to come with the new Hyundai IONIQ 6. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.